Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Cuda Education. Today I want to just quickly go over the purpose of the view controller. So in our clean renderer we have the header file and we have the main file here. Okay, and I just want to quickly discuss specifically these two files because we're working with these files and making changes as we progress our application. So our application generates a triangle, and we need to discuss the view controller. So generally speaking, what is the purpose of the view controller? In a Mac OS app, the view controller manages a rectangle of screen real estate, one view and its life cycle. Its responsibilities are set up when the view loads, configure it, and create the objects in it. Create the objects it needs. User interaction, handle keyboard, mouse gestures. Life cycle events, respond to the view appearing, disappearing, resizing. All right, so that's just in the bigger scheme of things, that's what the view controller does right here. All right, it's a bridge between the UI framework and your application logic. The storyboard says this window contains a view controller. AppKit instantiates it, calls view did load, and from that point the view controller is in charge of what happens in that rectangle. So that's basically your screen that you view the output of your computer graphics application, right? What it should not do is contain complex domain logic. In our case, how to render a 3D scene with metal is a lot of complex logic, pipeline states, shaders, buffers, cameras, draw calls. If we put all of that in the view controller, it would become a 3,000 line mess by step 16, as we are progressing our clean slate thread to the final destination, which is the modern renderer application, which is freely available on the Apple Metal sample code library. So we follow the same pattern as Apple's reference project. The view controller creates a renderer, hands it the view, and steps aside. The view controller stays small and focused on being the UI coordinator. Okay, so this is basically what we are talking about here. In previous versions of this file, the view controller handled a lot more things, but here we just do the Apple renderer. We hand it off to the Apple renderer. So this is the purpose of the view controller. So this is import. So we import the header file. So it imports Cocoa and Metal Kit. We have view controller here, and then in the main file we hand off to the renderer, and then view did load, configure the MTK view with a metal device. So we have all of this instruction here. Create the renderer, which takes over as the view's delegate, right? So this is the situation right here. So that's just giving you a quick baseline of what the view controller does.